I've never really been an emotional person. And I'm able to put that on the back burner. Like, okay, what am I dealing with now?
Right.
Is that going to help me right now? Okay, push that to the side. I'm going to deal with you later. This is what I need to focus on. And then that's whatever that priority is at that moment. I'll still push myself to get through it. So I'm going here before I can go over there. So I guess you could say I have doors in my head
Got it.
and I just have to close them until it's their time to open. I don't have all doors open at the same time.
Right.
I thought I had to chase who I was meant to be, but the more I grow, the more I see it's not about a role, a race or prize to claim. It's finding peace in my own name, just me becoming serene.
Hello, beautiful, and welcome to another episode of Becoming Serene with me, Ruth DeBonnett-Southall. I'm so excited that you have decided to join me once again. And if you have not already, please subscribe, like, and share. We are on our way to 10,000 subscribers, and there's going to be a huge celebration. Don't you want to be part of that? So anyway, some guests feel more like family, and today's conversation is truly one of those moments. She's a woman of faith, a devoted wife, and a mother who reflects the value she's poured into her son and countless others over the years. She's also a visionary entrepreneur, the founder and CEO of Beauty, Fyne, and Fitness, where she's created a space for women, especially those over 40, to embrace confidence, wellness, and beauty inside and out. With an MBA and a commitment to growth and excellence, it's clear that she's a trailblazer. But what stands out even more is her heart. She lives what she teaches, that no matter what season you're in, with faith and focus, you can stay the course. It is not just my joy, it's my honor and my privilege to welcome my friend and who I call my twinster for life, Janel Tiffany Jones. Woo woo!
Hey! And how are we?
Oh my goodness. We are fabulous.
Yes,
Absolutely
girl.
amazing.
I feel so honored to be
Oh,
here.
well, it's been a long time coming, I'm just saying.
This is true.
You would think that as close as we are and as much as we do together, you probably would have been one of the first of many on the couch, this is still kind of in the first 25.
Yeah.
But yes,
okay.
but
Better
we're going to
late than
talk
never.
about that. I know. See, we're going to talk about how tight her schedule is all the time and why that's important. Something I'm still learning. So let's start off at the beginning. Why you are actually here. Beauty, Fyne, and Fitness. That has been a journey. That didn't just happen overnight.
It did not.
So, my darling, from corporate, you could tell the story, how all of this started. And, as I mentioned, I'll jump in.
Uh-huh. So, yes, I am still in corporate America. I work for a HR tech company full time and building a business at the same time. And so I've currently now been a owner of a beauty business now for 10 years.
Yes.
Started out with skincare and cosmetics and branched that into Zumba. Dance fitness instructor for over 15 years. And then just a business planning meeting with my niece. We actually discovered there is medical wigs out there. So I have actually suffered from alopecia since the age of 6. And I want to help other women with their medical related hair loss options because you don't know that it's out there. And so that's how all of that. So Beauty, Fyne, and Fitness has been a work in progress for the past 10 years.
My goodness. Yes, indeed. So, again, being just a serial entrepreneur of when you see a need and you decide to fill it, how do you basically weave that into your already busy and purposeful life, because honey, I do not know anybody else who has a schedule like yours that you stick to. It's so rigid. Like, it's so rigid. I have to beg to get time. It's like, hey, I'm going to text you. Can I call you? No. It is CJ time. It's
it
this
down.
time. Yes.
But to be honest, getting up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and do I need to mention Miracle Morning? But
please mention Miracle Morning. I've mentioned it. Nicole's mentioned it. Like,
yes. That is basically how I'm able to keep a schedule, because Miracle Morning, I take my quiet time with God and just really ask him to order my steps. And so getting in tune in that relationship with him helps me throughout the day, to where I can shut it down at 9 p.m. I can prioritize what needs to be done at work, and then I can prioritize what needs to be done with the business, and then shut it off and have time for family time and for Bible study in the evening.
Yes.
So it really is, it takes a lot of discipline. Do I want to get up at 4:30 in the morning a lot of times? Absolutely not. But am I joyful with that time with God? Because I know I need him in order to fulfill, first of all, my purpose, but in order to do all the things, as a girlfriend Courtney would say.
Isn't that the truth?
Yes.
Okay, so take us back to 10 years ago when you said yes to the opportunity to help me out. Thank you. And it's been helping us assist out ever since. You have no idea, because a lot of people know us as twins, because during a challenge we had to come up with a name, so we decided on Wonder Twins, and ever since then,
We were Wonder Twins.
Yes, I remember the the initial everything for a minute, for a quick second, then I
find
forget
the picture and post it.
Oh my God. Yeah, we might add that picture. But we realized that, yes, we're doing life and business together, but you're the yin to my yang and the frick to my frack and all that, because where I am all over the place and, hey, all right, we're going somewhere, just tell me when and I'm just going to get in there and go. But no, you're going to know the directions, the time, the lift off, when we get in there, what we expected to do when we get. And I need that. I need that. I'm always looking to her for that, like.
Sorry. I was in the middle of doing something. Am I interrupting you? I just wanted to make sure you stop and subscribe so that you won't miss another episode of Becoming Serene. Everything that we're doing is for you and to help you learn to protect your peace while you pursue success. So hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to also hit that bell so that you'll be notified when new episodes air. All right, see you there.
So, ma'am, thank you once again for your yes almost 10 years ago. But then it jumped off into so many other things. Like, you were doing as you said, you've been doing the fitness instructor thing for 15 years. Mm-hmm. And kudos to you for still incorporating that and doing it all through COVID, because baby.
Yes, that was challenging. Oh my goodness.
Talk about that.
I knew nothing about Zoom. How about that? Sharing a screen, what is that? Audio, had no clue. But 2020 was it was very pivot time, and everything is figure outable time. So I never forget, it was March 9th, I believe. I went to work at the gym and taught my class, and then we got the call later that day. It was like, yeah, it's going to be a shutdown. And I'm like, what? And so after that, we were like, okay, so how can I still teach? And my students were like, we need you. And so I said, well, do you want to learn with me? And so they were literally on the journey with me, trying to figure out, and she was too, because if a class got too large, I couldn't teach and do the controls at the same time. So she learned how to do the sound and the audio and sometimes the music.
Yes.
If we were in the same space.
Yes.
And so that was good times though.
Yes. I think it started at my house first, and then you started doing it at home.
It did.
Because we were like, we can't be remote. Like, you just had to. So yeah, I don't know if
we
I
got
just
a
had
backdrop.
it was just crazy. see. But it totally let you shift your business and how you did it, because then you didn't have to rely on being welcomed in another gym. So once again, that pivot time was right, like amazing on your journey.
I went back to the gym.
I don't think so either. So it allowed you a different opportunity. So you've already shared how your faith is very important on your journey, and how you definitely rely on God's guidance to, okay, what's next. But it's so important for us to not just rely on hearing the voice of God, but it's so important for us to obey when we believe that that's what we're hearing, to do this, the nudge, the pull, and all that. How do you deal with that? Like, how do you know for real, this is God?
Because I be shaking like booty meat. I be like, you said what now? Okay. And then I'll talk to my CJJ about it, and he'll be like,
right, that's all CJ
okay.
ever gonna give you.
What you gonna do?
So
it's funny. So I started teaching virtually, and then I started doing my skincare appointments virtually.
Yes.
Yeah, they learned with me.
Yes.
Let's not talk about how is this thing on, or people walking around in the back, dogs barking.
Yes.
It was a mess, but
background's falling down.
that part, like, oh, you can still hear me. Can you hear me now? So and then that came, and then other things. I got stronger in Zoom, and then Google Meet came along, and I felt like I was winning.
Right.
But it's very challenging, because sometimes when you do know the direction God wants to take you in, you kind of shift and be like, but I'm gonna go this way, and then he'll say, okay, and then I think I'm gonna go this way.
Right.
So
right.
Like, that's how I know.
Well,
you feel it in here.
Yes.
You feel it in your heart, and you're like,
a lot of people ignore that. They'll feel it, and then they just like, I'll tuck that away too, whatever. And I feel like, you know what, I want to go ahead and go now willingly before he knocks me over my head and life beats me up. So speaking of life, you are also one of the most resilient and strong individuals that I know. That life will happen and has happened, and you deal with it. You're not one to say, oh, let me pretend like everything is fine. No, you'll even let all of your loved ones know, like, I'm dealing with this. You already know that, but I'm gonna show up. But when you do show up, you give 1,000%. Where do you get that? Like, honey, I'm still wondering. I'm still wondering, like, oh my God, not just the organization, but her bounce back ability is like none other. That alone, hands down. I'm not saying you can write a book on, you can do an entire show on that. I have never seen or heard of anyone else, especially since I know you personally. Like, where does that come from?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I've never really been an emotional person. And I'm able to put that on the back burner. Like, okay, what am I dealing with now?
Right.
Is that going to help me right now? Okay, push that to the side. I'm going to deal with you later. This is what I need to focus on. And then that's whatever that priority is at that moment. I'll still push myself to get through it. So I'm going here before I can go over there. So I guess you could say I have doors in my head.
I got it.
And I just have to close them until it's their time to open. I don't have all doors open at the same time.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, compartmentalize it, most definitely.
Yeah.
And how would you say that you've learned on this journey, since you aren't super emotional? Again, how we are different. Because, baby, I will wallow in something, not like I used to, but I will just shut down and I'm not answering the phones. And it's not because something is scheduled. I just don't want to cry to you. But how do you deal with multiple personalities then and other people? Like, how has your journey in our business ventures, how has that helped you with dealing with many different personalities in corporate, outside corporate, that you like, I can harmonize here and harmonize there?
Just being intentional. I adapt that way because when you intentionally adapt to that person's personality, you can build a stronger relationship.
Awesome.
And I understand that everybody is different. Everyone is not like me. You know, you do have people that are like, hey, here I am, party girl. Or you have someone that's like, get to the point.
Yes.
I don't need all the details. What do I need to do? And you need to differentiate from that. And I think that has helped me well. And then I'll sit and I'll have a conversation just to get to know you first. So then that way I'm able to say, okay, this is kind of her personality. Let me try to match it.
Oh, yes.
You know, so.
Speaking of which, and I'm so glad that you mentioned that because, honey, that's another thing that you do well. Even though I'm jokingly saying how on top of a schedule and how you prioritize and you're intentional with everything, you're also saying that she's not emotional just means she's not reactive or responding to someone else's things, because she is extremely loving. Like whenever she knows anything is going on in anybody else's life, it's like, calling, I'm checking on you today. How are you? And I know it's for real. You know how you could get a text from somebody, it's like, how you doing? And they're on the other end like, please don't respond. Please don't answer. Like that was just a rhetorical question. I really don't need a response. But you genuinely want to make sure that those you care about are okay. And that blesses me so much, because a lot of times you've texted me, because again, scatterbrain me, I'm the type that I just go straight into prayer for you and then I just give it to God and leave it right there. But you're like, no, you're on my heart. I'm concerned. And I text you and I'm like, huh, how are you? Like, how are you too? Like, I always feel like, good Lord, I wanted to text you first. But I always, get rerouted in my head and forget where was I going and what was I doing. So, friend, you have a huge heart, as I said in the introduction. And so how do you guard your heart, like from when you get stumped on sometimes and kicked to the curb and mistreated and you like, okay, but I'm still going to be intentional with being me.
One thing that my mom always said was Jesus didn't get everybody but still loved everybody. And so you try to be an example.
Thanks, Reverend Robinson, for that.
Thank you, Mom. You do try to be an example and try to live out that example. Now, is it tough? Yes. Is it tough to restrain? Sometimes. Do I have shortcomings? Absolutely. Because then I think back like, ooh, maybe I could have reacted a little bit better. But leading with love, and I forgot which book I read. I think it was one of John Maxwell's books about leadership.
I'm sure it was.
Leading with love. And that makes a good leader as well. You want to love your people. You want to love everyone in your circle, even if it's not reciprocated. And then, like I said, that's always when my mom comes back and like, hey, Jesus couldn't get everybody. No. And, only one person came back to thank Jesus, and so that stayed with me. And that's a good reminder.
Amen. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about now. You were in corporate, you started your fitness instruction business, and then you add the beauty and skincare. And then, you're like, okay, wait a minute. I think I'll be able to help some people with the medical wig journey. So how did that come? Another thing I know a lot of answers to these questions. I'm asking for you. I'm asking these for you. So how did you discover that there is actually a need for this? And then not gatekeep, just,
Yeah. So, funny story. We're always watching TV, me and my CJJ, and it's some bad wigs on TV, y'all. It's some bad wigs. I'm like, oh my goodness, look at, and then, we talking about the park gang banging over here, and it's like, oh. But, he said one day, why don't you be about it? Talking to me. And I said, you can help so many people. Because I've been in wigs since I was in high school. And my niece, Janel Imani Johnson,
her whole government name,
is a great entrepreneur. And she went away to school. to Kansas City and just killed it in the entrepreneurship arena. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go straight to the source because this girl know how to get money and everything. And she actually has been helping me with my business plan. And at first she was like, okay, auntie, let me think. And then ironically, her mom, Jennifer Dowdy, yes, I called you out too, both kind of tag teamed and helped me with that business idea of medical wigs. Jen always said that I could help women because not only do I wear wigs, I actually help style them, and it looks very natural.
Amazing.
Yay.
Yes.
And she was like, girl, you can just help so many women. So it was really a family thing because our family is like our entrepreneurship kind of family. We cut different.
Yes.
And so she was able to kind of tag team, and we were able to get an idea together. And I meet weekly with Janel in coaching sessions.
That is so wonderful.
So that's how that came about.
And how is this making you feel, this part of your journey?
Fulfilled. Like this is because women don't know options. I just did a medical wig lunch and learn virtual.
Oh my goodness.
With Ingalls, and one of the nurses said, girl, that's a wig. And I said, yeah. She said, that look like it's coming out of your scalp.
Yeah.
And that's how it's supposed to look.
Amen.
It's not supposed to look wiggy.
Right.
So I don't want y'all walking around here looking wiggy. How about that? Look with a hat on your head or a raccoon on your top of your head. So that's all. And just to educate. That's all I'm saying. Just educate women.
Most definitely. I love it. I love it. So, my dear friend, again, knowing the answer already, where did Beauty, Fyne, and Fitness come from? Like, when did you name it?
My CJJ.
And what's the acronym for that?
BFF.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. I'll never forget, he was in his office. And I was like, I just don't know. I don't know what to name her. What could we name her? He looked at me, about to get into a meeting. Beauty, Fyne, and Fitness. BFF for short.
Right. Oh. Well, he
Turns back around.
Sound like he was just sitting on that. He was just waiting.
Clutch my pearl.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I like it.
Yes. We'll take that.
We'll take that. And I ran with it. So yes. Thank you, my CJJ.
Yes. So my dear friend, with Beauty, Fyne, and Fitness, like always handling business. Anybody who comes around you already feels your light, feels your love. Hence the other nickname, Sunshine. Because until that sunshine fades, she'll tell you, all right, I'm about to set right now.
Yeah, don't talk to me after 8 o'clock. 8 p.m.
It's setting time. Sunshine is setting.
Yes.
You have to wait till she rises again the next day.
No, she's setting at 6.
Honey,
She's setting something by 8.
Oh my God, what is on the horizon? Like, what would totally be your dream for Beauty, Fyne, and Fitness? What can we expect? Because, girl,
yes,
I want to know exactly what to declare and decree when I'm in my prayer time.
national.
Yes.
It's beautiful. It'll just be a beautiful thing.
Yes.
You know, keep in mind the different time zones.
Yes.
But I know people in Australia.
So international.
Yes.
Yes.
I know people in London.
Yes.
And just helping them, and going to see my vendors. Yeah. And just having a chat with them. They are so sweet. Like, all of my vendors are amazing, but just, it's something different. Like, I know the difference between the virtual, you see them on the screen, but it's something different about being in person. You can feel the energy.
Most
you
definitely.
can get your hug, and you can actually have a conversation with the whole team. So definitely going to see them.
Most definitely. Did
Yes.
you ever imagine this would be your life 10 years
Absolutely
ago?
not.
Could you imagine that you would be venturing off and just creating a space where women, especially those of us over 40, but that we can
Explain
feel,
to me why
look
everything
and
just go south after
child,
40. I
we
don't
don't even want to talk
understand.
about.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just a whole mess. But see, that's why, ladies, that there is so much more for us to do. And when you think it's all said and done, like, oh, and no shade to those who have lost their jobs and have, been asked to go elsewhere, or their jobs have been terminated or whatever. What else is in you? Like, you can tap into, like, what else can I do? What have I learned through? Because everything that you've been sharing, it's like you've been dealing with all your life, and then realize, ooh, I could show other people how to do this. And then you realize, ooh, through the virtual medium, since we are shut down, it's like you did one thing virtually, then you did another thing virtually. Now you've built 3 businesses and operating them virtually as well as internationally. Like, your testimony is huge, 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 huge. I love it.
And that's another thing, too. If I understand that everybody's financial situation is different. So, I want to say a lot of us, we still need to work full time until you get that business here, and then corporate, income can be here. But it helps you cope. And let me explain.
Please.
It's drama going on in full-time work. It's just drama, and there are things and decisions that they make that you wouldn't necessarily have done. However, with the mentality of, you know what, y'all can do this over here. I have full reign of beauty, fine, and fitness. And I do my work. And then I meet with my clients. And it's very fulfilling. So over here, y'all, I don't care what y'all do over here. Just make sure y'all get my check. But over here, I'm my best boss.
That's right.
You can be your best boss. It can be any type of hobby, anything you love to do. Do it.
I'm so glad you said that.
That's it.
I promise you, that's the whole purpose of this show. It is literally, and I did not say it in the intro, but it is to help others realize and embrace their peace on their journey as they pursue their purpose. It's pursuing success according to your definition. So it's not like you have to, succumb to what somebody else is saying you have to do here at work, and you're not measuring up, and this isn't a good fit. You can always create a good fit with your own. Yes, do your own thing. And the funny thing about doing your own thing is, whatever that own thing is, you think you're out there by yourself and nobody else wants to have anything to do with it. And then one day you go online and you like, I've been twiddling sticks all day and I'm the best stick twiddler, and somebody's like, I like twiddling sticks too. You like, wait a minute. What? And before you know it, it's a community of stick twiddlers. I don't know why.
You got like 200 to 500 followers in like 24 hours.
Yes.
Ooh, my people.
Yeah, pretty much.
Speaking of my people, let me tell y'all something.
Please, auntie.
This my niece now, all day long. I don't know if y'all know about Fan Expo.
Oh, my
Chicago.
No.
It's a baby Comic-Con. We can't afford San Diego just
yet.
Oh. Went to Fan Expo. Honey, I had a blast. Because I'm not the normal concert kind of girl.
Right. Yeah. She likes to sit on her couch and swear she had a whole experience.
I was super excited. I went to Mary J. Blige concert, y'all. Paid $19.95.
And I said, you did, girl. Who you go with? She was at home.
I was at home with my mama. Mama stayed up till 11 p.m., honey. You can't tell me that's how you enjoy a concert now. And I went to Fan Expo, and I sent my son the pictures that I took with Iron Man. Yeah, somebody was dressed as Iron Man. I had to get a picture, right?
Oh.
So I sent it to him. So then I sent it to my niece. My niece gonna say, ooh, auntie, you found your people. I say that to say, you go find your people.
Right.
That's going to be your safe space, and it's going to be your space of joy. Find your people.
Yes.
So I'm super excited about Fan Expo next year. We already got our room.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
That is so funny and so you. So you.
Don't invite me to no concert. Girl, I'm telling y'all now. No.
Yeah, too much. Yeah, it's over, like Mackenzie says, over stimulating for my friend. No, we're not doing that.
That part.
We're not having any
but
part in it.
But I will go to Fan Expo.
So, dear friend, what would you like to leave with the Becoming Serene audience? Like, what is one thing about your journey that you would say you will not trade anything for it? It's made you who you are now.
My trials and tribulations, they are going to come, especially when you are living out your purpose and you are designing your dream life. And you're putting God first, so you already know you're going to run into those trials and tribulations, but just take heart, because that's what's going to shape you. That's what's going to get you into a closer relationship with God. Because understand, He whispers. He's not going to compete for your attention. Hey, get over here. Wait a minute, I'm over here. Sit down. He's not going to do that. And so when those trials and tribulations come up, stay the course. Do not give up. It's going to be hard, but because it's something that you love to do, just expect it. Get out there, get in the paint, and just expect it. Keep hitting them 3-pointers like you just wouldn't believe. I'm a Jordan girl.
Yes, I was like, it's coming. It's coming.
Keep hitting those 3-pointers, and honey, trust. Sometimes it's going to be bricks, but when it's nothing but net, get ready to soar like an eagle, honey. That's all I got to say.
Oh, my goodness. This conversation was long overdue, and I know that it is still just the first of many, because there are so many other things that you are going to do that's going to just catapult you into the stratosphere, and I'm going to have a conversation with you about it again.
Updates.
But thank you for joining me to talk about how your faith, family, and focus has shaped you into the boss that you are today. Girl, can you imagine? I did not see this. Like 10 years ago, I had no idea that we would be here. But I'm so grateful, eternally grateful that we are. You know, I love you, and my family loves you, and we appreciate everything that you do to keep me in line.
Yes. Right.
All of the champs should appreciate you, because there will be no champs without you. I remember that time we were, girl, at seminar. You were like, "Oh, you got an order to do."
Know.
You got on that phone. It's like
we have goals to achieve. Yes.
She does not hem in the hall or play, and I'm just like, "Well, they said they were." You were like, "No,
not at all."
What's the number? Let's get it done.
And what's nice too is that doing what you love to do, you can incorporate your family.
Yes.
If they are very supportive. And so my team consists of hubby is marketing, my niece is my coach, my son is my financials.
That's
so
right.
It's definitely a family business. I can't do it by myself, because let me tell you, I'm a reader and a writer, but math,
that's all right.
that's when you delegate stuff.
That's
Tony careers in math.
That's right.
Financials.
That's right. Yes.
Here you go, son.
Right. I
You
gave
know,
birth
so
to you for this
there you go.
reason.
There
That's
you
what mine's behind the camera and doing all of my stuff too.
So
That's
you can
what
make
the
it a
girl
family
boy did.
business. Don't think you have to do everything yourself, because your girl working full time, so
Right.
can't do it all myself.
But you still make it look so easy.
I try. Just don't contact me after 8 o'clock.
She's so serious about
You will be
that. I
unread.
probably have done it one time in our relationship. Lord, oh my God.
You'll be
right.
unread until 9 a.m. the next day. I'm just letting you know.
But you'll still feel the love. She's still sunshine.
I still love you. I still love you, honey. But I'm
Oh
intentional about my rest.
goodness. Yes, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because your rest does allow you to show up fully all the time. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm truly learning.
Shut it
One day
down.
I'm gonna be able to say I have arrived and I'm doing this thing. I hope so. I hope it's soon. Well, thank you again. I love you so much. And thank you all again for joining Becoming Serene. I hope you have subscribed. If you have not, hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified when another episode drops. Please share us with your friends, because we want to grow this community. We have literally designed it just for you. So if you have any questions, concerns, please reach out to me, because who knows, maybe one day you will be on our couch as well. So until next time, we We love you. Stay serene. Say bye.
Bye.
See how short to the point she is?